Hello and welcome to Working Crass Podcast. That's Dr. Lauren.
Hello.
And I'm Joshua. Hello. That's right. She has her doctorate. Isn't that great?
Yeah,
Was
that's
it hard?
Right. Nah.
It was easy for her.
It was a piece of cake.
So you
like taking candy from a baby.
Now, here's the thing is you have to trust the science, so you have to trust the doctors. So everything Lauren says in this podcast is actually true because it's coming out of the words of a woman with a doctorate degree. A doctorate? A doctorate degree? Do you say doctorate degree?
A PhD.
A DD?
A DD. A double D.
A double D.
There's a lot of ladies with double Ds.
Well, we got a lot of funny horse shit to go over this week. And so, ready or not, here we go. American Airlines passenger who demanded reparations for sitting between obese travelers gets a $150 voucher. I've been saying for a while that I really want to get into social justice on this podcast.
Yeah.
And I think that this is the perfect way for us to get into social justice, that it's happening. It's happening. There's a reckoning, okay? And the reckoning has begun with this woman being paid back her reparations that she's owed. She's had to sit between two. Have you ever had to sit beside one obese traveler on a plane?
I have. I have had that experience on a plane.
And for me, I'm already a little fat, so it's like I sit next to, somebody who's much fatter than me. I have no space at all.
Honestly, I'm
You're tiny.
I'm a tiny person. Like, you could put me in the overhead compartment, and I'd probably be like, "Whoa, this is spacious.
This is roomy. It's roomy.
I mean, I'm like Marcel.
I like it.
Marcel the Shell.
All I need is a toenail. Well, I don't know. Look, is she demanded? But here's the cool thing. Is, many people in this country have been demanding reparations, for years and years. This woman got them.
Wow.
Finally, we've said we're going to do something about this. We hear the demands for reparations, and American Airlines says we're paying them. We're paying them back.
Yeah, reparations are going to be $150 vouchers from American Airlines.
for not just like dumb trauma like slavery.
Yeah.
For real trauma like sitting on a plane between two obese people. That's a joke. A conservative commentator who received flack after she demanded reparations. Oh, no, I'm sorry. After she demanded repatriations from American Airlines for having to sit between two overweight passengers on a 3-hour-long flight, says she's been given a $150 voucher. That is true. It says conservative commentator received flack after she demanded repatriations.
Well, did the conservative commentator make that typo, or did the people writing this article make the typo in quoting her?
No, they put quote. I don't know. That's a great question. But I could potentially see this woman be like, "This is hell. This is torture. I want reparations. I want them reparations now." Oh, she's Australian American.
Australian.
Can you say reparations in Australian?
Ottoman reparations, mate.
Reparations go good with Vegemite.
Crikey, I'm between two fatsos.
Crikey, I got a gator on one side and a gator on the other side. But don't you worry, I'll wrestle him to the ground.
I'll wrestle him for you.
I'll wrestle him and I'll get my reparations. Crikey.
You think it was Steve Irwin just sitting
the ghost of
Steve Irwin just sitting between these two people?
It's not acceptable. Or okay, now I'm British. I can't fucking do Australian accent.
The first obese person sits down and they're like, "Ain't she a beauty?"
Ain't she a beauty? Sitting there in a natural habitat on an airplane.
You got to be quiet or you'll spook 'em. And if you spook 'em, the plane might go down. It'll throw off the weight on the plane. It will all go.
Oh, my God. Well, so she's complaining that she was being, quote, literally wedged between these two obese people.
So she's complaining because she had the middle seat, and these people were so obese that they spilled over their seats into her seats.
You got to hear this quote. This is absolutely not acceptable or okay. If fat people want to be fat, fine. But it is something else entirely when I'm stuck between you with your arm rolls on my body for 3 hours. Oh my God.
You just turned them into a Southern woman.
I'm sorry. I read conservative commentator, and all I can think of is this. And to be fair, it's not Australian. It's Australian American. Okay, she could talk like this. This is very possible.
I am from.
My family's from Australia, bitch.
We're from
You want to fight?
We're from the Outback, the steakhouse.
Don't oppress me. I demand reparations. I don't care if this is mean. My entire body is currently being touched against my wishes. I can't even put the armrest down on either side because there's no fucking room. She added, if you need a seatbelt extender, you're too... Wait, I'm sorry. Let me read this correctly. If you need a seatbelt extender, you're too fat to be on a plane.
This is Jeff Foxworthy.
If you need...
If it takes a full crane to lift you out your airline seat, you might be too fat to fly.
If I feel your arm rolls on me in a whole flight, you might be a biggin. American Airlines says, our passengers come in all different shapes and sizes. We're sorry you were uncomfortable on your flight. And then gave her $150. Oh, wow. She has pictures. I'm currently literally wedged between two obese people on my flight. This is absolutely not acceptable or okay. See, here's the thing. And if I'm going to be honest here.
Please be honest.
You know, it's uncomfortable. You know, flights are, I think the seats are too small to begin with. I'm a tall person. I'd have no leg room. I like to have a little bit more space than I have. But is this not kind of veering into a little bit of just like, and also fucking because they're fat too? Is it not? I mean, I get like you feel like you were inconvenienced on the plane, but there's like putting obese and literally wedge, talking about their arm rolls. There's a little bit of it that's just like, no, I want to conduct. I don't like them because they're fat. Damn it.
Well, yeah, there's definitely that, but it could just be
if it
like
were me, I would focus on the discomfort, the fact that I didn't have enough room, that I felt claustrophobic. I would focus on some of those aspects other than like, I mean, you wouldn't believe how big these big old cows were. You wouldn't believe how they had to get a crane to get these bitches right on that plane. I tell you what. I milked one of them. I milked them. You wouldn't believe it. I milked one.
But maybe this person was like so frustrated and tired, and like when you're on a flight and you're just annoyed and like you're not thinking straight.
Yeah.
So maybe they just got to their Twitters. They're it's angry tweeting from your seat.
Yeah.
And maybe like when they go back and reflect, they're like, yeah, maybe that was a bit much.
Somebody says, if your passengers come in all different shapes and sizes, why are your seats only wide enough for medium-sized people? And American Airlines says, we offer a variety of seat sizes and styles, so our customers can select what works best for them.
I've never seen
that. That is
what?
like just bullshit out of the plane's ass.
Well, there are different seat sizes and selections. We have first class, and then we have just the stables for all you cows.
Yeah. You are absolutely correct. That is what this is. Because they gave a link. Somebody says, somebody's like, what? You have different sizes? And here's all of their like business class seating. And then you got like first class, business, premium, and it's
first
just
class, business, premium, and the stables for your dang animals.
You can sit in the main cabin. You can sit in the compartments.
We got zoo cages for the rest of you. You disgusting peasants will sit in the zoo cages.
Look, if you're uncomfortable in our seats, and you can just simply just take a private jet. Come on.
Well, I will say, like,
Again,
why did this person choose a middle seat, though?
yeah,
Because that's definitely more likely to happen in a middle seat.
yeah,
Like, you're increasing the potential for people to get up in your personal space when you're in the middle.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, I would rather.
I mean,
that's why
maybe
I
they
would
booked
choose,
it last minute or something, and like that was the only seat available.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
yeah. American Airlines lets you pick your seat, though.
I mean, that
So.
sucks. I feel like that sucks. It sucks to feel like you have no space and to be cramped and feel like people are invading your personal bubble.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine how those ladies beside her felt.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't imagine being like an obese person, like having to squeeze onto the plane and like feeling like shameful the whole time. I'd do something about it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
See,
feel
that's
the shame would hit me
I
so
would get
much.
off that plane and sign up for Weight Watchers
exactly.
immediately.
Yeah, I'd be like, I need to make a change in my life because I feel this shame.
Excuse me, where is the nearest gym?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. You know,
I
think,
empathize with all parties involved here.
But do you believe reparations are owed?
I believe that people are owed reparations, and I do believe that American Airlines paying for them is probably a good solution for everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Moving.
What do you have like a flying experience that you're like, this was the craziest flight I've ever been on?
Only like because of only because of like turbulence and stuff, because that scares the shit out of me, and I get queasy as shit on planes now because
Yeah.
of like one specific turbulent flight or a couple that I've been on. But no, nothing crazy has happened. You always see videos of things happening, but again,
Yeah, lately.
but then again, like I mean, there's thousands and thousands of flights that happen every single day, but everybody has their phones now. So the one that the one out of thousands that something happens
Yeah.
on, you see the thing now. So
Yeah, the one crazy one out of the 10,000 flights that weren't crazy.
yeah, it's the same thing with turbulence too. Like
Yeah.
experiencing like extreme turbulence is actually very, very rare of all of the planes. What I've learned, but.
Yeah.
I'm still terrified that I'm on the one that something bad's going to happen to.
I feel like I have two wild plane flight experiences.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, the first one was when I was flying from, I think I was going from Madrid to Sevilla,
Mhm.
Spain, and when we got to Madrid, we had to transfer to this like teeny tiny local whatever kind of airline it was, but it was like a really tiny plane that and I'm not kidding, they had these like in the back of the plane there were live chickens and they were squawking the whole flight.
Yep.
And I always thought crying babies on a plane were bad, but there is nothing compared to a squawking chicken on a flight. But
Were they obese chickens?
they were obese chickens, and they were spilling into my seat with their chicken rolls. And their chicken feathers were touching me, and they were pecking me with their beaks. How dare they? I need my reparations.
No, I hate planes and airports. It's like concerts, like anything where people are kind of herded like animals and have to like get in line, and then the people are like rushing you through the process. I get that like a lot of people have to fly, they have to be safe, so that they have to check your luggage and everything, so that nobody 9/11's a plane or whatever. But like the process of like herding people together, I don't like to be in that crowd that's being like herded. It
Yeah.
scares me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? At what point am I going to go to an airport? They lead me into this line, and that line goes straight to the wood chipper, and we just walk to the wood chipper.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like I feel like a dumb sheep animal that's just following
Well, I always have the luck of every time I go through security, they always like take me aside to do a little bit of a pat down.
Yeah. Well, that's just because you're cute. You're just cute.
I just have like a body that's like, yeah, I want to pat that down.
Yeah, you got a pattable butt.
I got a pattable body.
They take a look at you and go, that's a pattable butt.
Because it never fails. It's like almost every flight I take, I end up like
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Ma'am, all right, wait right here," and then
Yeah.
they bring someone over to pat me.
Yeah. They look at you. They're like, that's a 3912. Stop her. She's gonna need a pat down.
But the second wild flight is not necessarily anything to do with the actual like flight experience, but who was on my flight, and that was we walked onto the plane and there's Chris D'Elia.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty recent.
Yeah, that was recent. That was in Kansas, a flight out of Kansas, and there's Chris D'Elia.
Was he alone or was he with a young woman?
He was sitting on one side, and then what I assume was his wife and kid were
That's right.
on the seats on the opposite side.
That's right. He does have a wife.
Because he wants to keep the seat next to him open just in case there's like a young lady that walks on the plane. He's like, you never know.
It's like, over here. Come over here. Or however he talks. Cool. Well, I like to read articles that when you read the title, it says a lot about the person who wrote it, you know? A lot about their like emotional state. So this one is, I kiss my parents on the lips and I'm great, thanks. I do love that. Thanks for asking.
This is somebody trying to convince themselves that they're okay.
And I'm doing fine.
And it's not weird.
And it's not weird.
It's not weird. It's cool.
And I don't even cry at night. I kiss my parents on the lips, and yeah, they use tongue. Big deal. And yeah, it's a French kiss. So what? I kiss my mom on the lips, and yeah, so what? It's her pussy lips. I don't care. So what? Yeah, big deal. Get over it. I'm great. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I eat my dad's ass, but I'm fine. Recently, my parents met my partner's parents for the first time. We had a lovely day filled with delicious food, card games, and chatting. But when it came time to part ways, I suddenly got a bit anxious as I said goodbye to my mom and dad. Why exactly? Well, in my immediate family, it's customary to express appreciation and love with a peck on the lip. This is that SNL sketch. You know the Kissing Family SNL sketch?
Yeah.
Where they just
make out with each other.
Yeah. They kiss all the time. It's just a funny thing to get the cast to kiss.
Yeah.
That's what this is. We do it when we say hello. We do it after we open gifts. We do it after we blow each other. And yes, we do it when we say goodbye. But I'm now almost 30, and I know that this is far from the norm for many American families. And that is why, when I bid my folks adieu that day, I had to actively remind myself, okay, don't kiss daddy on the lips when they leave. A sentence I'm well aware sounds disturbing to many. I was Yeah. I mean, my folks, I give them a hug. A hug suffices. Sometimes your parents are a little bit of a cheek kiss. The cheek kiss where you just kind of touch each other's cheeks together and then you kind of kiss the air. That's nice. Your Greek grandmother will spit on me. That's nice.
That is true. Well, she would. She's no longer with us.
Yes, she would spit on me. Or she would ask me to keep giving her kisses. She'd go, I haven't got my kiss yet.
Yeah, she would do it like 5 times in a row. You didn't kiss me yet.
But on the lips, I don't know. I mean, look, I don't like. I see like people with their kids like kiss their kid on the lip. It's usually like a peck, right? If it was more than like a millisecond, it's weird, right? If it's more than, because I don't know. You go up to your kid, you go.
Doesn't like
right on the lips.
Am I wrong? But isn't there like photos of like Hunter Biden and Joe Biden kissing
on the lips?
Or there's a thing with like that the Biden family like kisses each other on the lips.
Really?
Or like his granddaughter kisses him on the lips or something like that.
Really?
So I wonder if this is from one of the Bidens.
Let's see here. Joe Biden kisses grandma on the lips. Biden kisses granddaughter on the lips.
Yeah, it's granddaughter.
Biden kisses. Okay, so let's see here. This is on TikTok. That's the picture right there. Wow. Joe Biden kisses his granddaughter on the lips. That's sweet. Well, now we know the answer to that. Yes. But, that's fine. A little quick one. But
A slow linger. A slow linger with a lot of tongue. A sucky sucky.
A sucky sucky. Where you're sucking on the tongue.
Yeah. You start like kind of going down the neck.
Did you eat onions today, Daddy? Yes, I did.
You get your tongue all the way to your dad's tonsils.
Oh, yeah. Play tonsil hockey with my daddy.
Yeah.
My daddy taught me how to play hockey.
I just like
Tonsil hockey.
I just like to rub my tongue across all the teeth of my dad's mouth.
If you kiss your parents on the mouth, you might have a sexual relationship with your parents.
You might be too fat to fly.
You might not be able to get on an airplane now.
Well, definitely, if you're kissing your parents on the lips at 30 in like a slow, lingering manner, you shouldn't be allowed to fly.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be allowed on planes.
Behavior analyst Dr. Reena B. Patel says she doesn't recommend parents kiss their kids on the lips at any age because it becomes a blurred line. Yes, it's cute when they're little, but then how do we create and teach personal boundaries and personal space? Where do they draw the line? She tells me over the phone, it's not an easy thing to teach. If we're doing it because of love and affection, we're showing that we care about someone. Who are we to tell a child that you can't care about one person versus the other? The whole goal is to teach kindness and compassion, so it becomes very grave for them. I don't know about all of that. I just think it's a little weird.
No, it's like totally cool. It's the coolest.
I'm fine. Thanks.
That's why I'm writing an article about it to prove to you how cool it is.
No, I blow my grandpa and it's fine. Thanks. And I don't want to talk about it anymore.
This is Joe Biden's granddaughter, and they were like, "Look, we need to get out ahead of these stories that are coming out that this is kind of creepy. Can you just like write an article to say you're okay? Say you're okay."
We're okay.
Come on, man. It's okay. Kiss me on the lips.
That's funny. Interesting. Well, if you want to kiss on the lips, you should listen to Working Crass Podcast. Working Crass Podcast, listening to it is kind of like receiving a kiss on the lips from a parent, but from a parent that you want to kiss you on the lips. Maybe a little longer than 1 second. Maybe a little longer than 5 seconds. Listening to Working Crass Podcast is like right before you have an orgasm, and you know it's about to happen, and it's a feeling like you're going to you're gonna pee. Listening to Working Crass Podcast makes you feel like you're gonna pee.
It does feel. It will make you feel like your bladder is about to burst.
Listening to Working Crass Podcast is like cutting your toenails. It's just something you got to do once a week. But if you want to listen to more Working Crass podcasts, or you want to, help support us, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's the best way to support us, is to head over to YouTube and subscribe and hit the notification bell for Working Crass Podcast.
Yeah, and let us know if you want us to kiss your parents on the lips.
Send us a picture of your parents. We'll show it on the podcast. We'll decide. We'll vote which ones we're going to kiss.
We're definitely going to rate their hotness.
100%.
Like, we are going to rate your parents' hotness. That is for sure happening.
I would love if we could do a Working Crass hottest parents, hottest fan parent.
Hottest fan parent episode?
Yeah, that would be great. Now, we just need more than 3 fans. and 2 of them can't be our parents. Then it's just who has the hotter grandparents. That's the competition. But yeah,
so send us those photos.
Send us those photos.
We're going to rank them on their hotness, and then the winner will be kissed.
That's correct. And go follow us on Instagram, please, at Working Crass Pod.
Yeah, the winner will be kissed, and they'll receive reparations from American Airlines. So,
if I get even one hand on your parents, I'm gonna go mwah. If you introduce your parents to me, I'm going to kiss them. I'm going to kiss them.
He's going to get in them lips.
If I so much as meet your parents, I'm going to lock lips with them.
Yeah, Josh doesn't shake hands. He shakes lips with
I'll
his
shake
lips.
tongues. We're going to go. I'm going to go, nice to meet you, Mr. Fan.
I'm just going to like suck in like I'm sucking up a spaghetti
Suck
noodle.
the tongue. So the parent is kind of like, oh, you're taking my tongue away from me. You know?
I'm just going to
Yeah.
like I'm slurping a spaghetti noodle just.
I'd love to suck your mommy and daddy spit. If you're a fan of Working Crass Podcast, send your parents on over here. I'd like to suck your mommy and daddy spit.
Look, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do that for your parents, and we'll do it.
Mommy and daddies exist for one reason, and that's to spit in my mouth.
Our parents are like actively disowning us right now.
Now, this is a funny article. Very liberal candidate releases own sex tape to break from the pack. A third-party candidate running against longtime Representative Jerry Nadler, a New York Democrat, released his own sex tape to highlight his sex-positive platform. Mike Itkes, an independent candidate running for the House of Representatives in Manhattan's 12th District, uploaded the 13-minute video to a popular porn website as a conversation piece. The 53-year-old told City and State on Friday. The 2021 video, titled Bucket List Bonanza, depicts him having sex with adult film star Nicole Sage.
Is this what politics is now? Just who can release the hottest porno?
Yeah, definitely.
And then we all vote, and we're like, this person this person wins. They had the best cum shot. Is that politics now?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I hope so. I really hope so.
We can only hope that more pornos will be released by politicians.
I think that the presidential inauguration should be like the AVNs, the adult awards, the adult film awards. He describes himself as very liberal, and he told the news outlet, and the fact that I actually did it was a huge learning experience, and it actually influenced items on my platform. He's like, I can't believe I really did it. I can't believe I was allowed to do it. I can't believe I had sex with a porn star and filmed it and put it online. And you know what? I would say would do it again.
And ran for a congressional position.
Here's the thing about uploading a porn of myself. It was just fun.
Felt good.
Felt great. Now.
Oh my! This is the guy. This is Ipkiss.
This is Itkes.
Oh my!
And I mean, he does kind of look like the guy. Like, hey, wouldn't it be fun if I filmed a porno of myself?
It's just a Mr. Clean porn parody. For those who are not watching the YouTube video and just listening, this is a very, very bald man.
He said,
not a lick of hair on his head.
On his campaign website, Itkes says he supports sexual rights and actively opposes the conservative idea that sex should only happen between a man and a woman who are married to each other.
Well, he does. He is an active proponent for sex rights for himself.
Yes, exactly.
To be put on video.
This it's funny because every time I hear about the like kind of pro-sex like the very support sex work kind of arguments, it is always something that's like, I know every guy every dude is like, yeah.
I'm telling you, this guy looks like the answer to what would the love child of Mr. Clean and Martin Scorsese be, and that's it. That's what it would look like.
They're like, oh, so you wanna you wanna run for office? You know, what kind of issues do you think are important? He's like, fucking.
So how do you feel about rising gas prices? I said, fuck them down.
Yeah. Well, here's something else he's running on. On his campaign website, it also says men should not be required to support biological children without prior agreement. So this guy is just like running for office so he could do what he's wanted in his life, right? It's like, first of all, I don't need to take care of my son, okay? I don't care. I don't give a shit about that kid.
It's first of all, I want to fuck. Second of all, if I have a kid after I fuck, I don't want to pay for it. Third of all, I want to get back to fucking.
What are you going to do if you win the election? Well, I'm going to come. Well, one thing's for sure. I can't wait to come. Yeah, it's the story's funny on its own. Sometimes these stories, it's like I can't really add much to it. It's funny on its own. He's a candidate. He's running for office, and he goes, "I know what'll help if I get some pussy."
Well, he said, I know the one thing that Jerry Nadler is not doing, and that's having sex of any kind.
I bet he's not crushing puss. I bet I am. But, okay, wait a minute. But how am I going to let the voters know that I'm crushing puss? I guess I got to film it. Well, shit. Well, if I'm going to crush puss on film, I better hire a fucking porn star to do it. And then I guess I just get to fuck a porn star. Cool. I think this is a good idea. If you are running for House of Representatives, it's not even Jeff Foxworthy anymore. It's Mr. Hanky. If you believe in a Merry Christmas.
Well, this would be a Mr. Hanky move to like release a sex tape in order to like run for South Park City Council or something. That is very Mr. Hanky-ish.
I was on Ambien.
I say vote for me because I got a big dick and you can see it in my video.
Big old poopy dick.
So this last one I'm very excited about, although I'm kind of hesitant to watch because of our ears. I just want us to have ears afterwards. This TikTok has been going around the internet a lot, probably already on like libs of TikTok and stuff too. But I just want you to pay attention to the condescending tone. That's really what I think is the key thing to this. All right, here we go.
Why do I call myself gay if my pronouns are he, they, and I'm dating a girl? Well,
Why do I use these pronouns and I'm dating a girl?
Are you all idiots?
What are you, like, stupid?
Oh my god.
not
See, here's the thing. is
they could have a job being a Jeff Foxworthy impersonator. they got it in them. like if the pronoun policing business ever like goes under,
Yep.
they could definitely get hired as a Jeff Foxworthy impersonator,
Absolutely.
and they'll make bank. They got it.
I just wanted to come out here and tell y'all my pronouns are he, they.
If you aren't using he, they, then you.
Jesus. Why is being annoying part of it?
That is a solid question.
Is
That
this
is a
supposed to be
solid
like?
question.
Is there anybody? And I mean, I guess there's 85,000 people that think this is cool, and 33,000 people shared it. But to be fair, many people shared it.
No,
to-
I would say there's probably like 85,000 people that their fingers accidentally like hit the button as they were scrolling.
Jesus.
Your pronouns
Oh.
don't equal your gender!
What was that? I didn't catch that.
You have a mental disorder.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot, and it's like I don't really care about what they want to call themselves or
Yeah, this has
whatever they
nothing
want.
that,
I don't care.
nothing to do with the pronouns, with the sexuality.
No,
It's
they
100% the attitude of I have to shout at you because this thing that was this vernacular that was only brought into the public sphere a few years ago. You don't know it yet.
Yeah,
So you're dumb.
Yeah, I can't imagine that this, like, if they're trying to help get this like movement taken seriously, that this does that at all. Like this helps in any way for other people to take it. Yeah,
This harms.
it has
for sure.
to. It has to, because all I can imagine is it just makes people think, yeah, I turn this, change the channel.
Yes, this creates homophobes.
I think to some extent it's just that the delivery of it is just so abrasive, so condescending. Also, there's something a little Pennywise-ish.
Oh yeah.
There's just a little bit of just like the.
Why do I call myself? Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
What are your pronouns, Georgie?
Georgie, you want a pronoun?
Georgie, what's a pronoun?
Does Georgie want a pronoun? We all use pronouns down here, Georgie.
We all float.
I can say that louder for y'all in the back if you want me to, too.
Okay. First of all, you don't say two. That doesn't make any sense. So, you're like making yourself look stupid. But also, please don't say it louder.
I say try to say it louder because I
could
would
say that
like
louder
to.
for y'all in the
I would
back
like
if you
to.
want me to.
I would like to see what louder actually is, because to me that was, as loud as one could be. I didn't know you could get louder.
I feel bad for this person's parents that have to like hear them shouting upstairs all day.
And they're just like, shut up!
Shut the fuck up! Are you making another fucking TikTok? Jesus fucking Christ! I work all fucking day. I don't get any fucking sleep.
You can identify as any gender you want and use whatever pronouns make you feel most comfortable.
Oh, so it means nothing. Oh, so it's all made up. Oh, I thought it like I thought that like the reason why people were taking it so seriously is because it like meant something important, like it's important to people. But you're just telling me it's up to anybody to just use whatever they want.
I'm glad you
asked.
I mean, just literally anything in the world that or any idea or concept in the world that anybody can interpret however they want isn't really worth making sure people follow the rules on. Does that make sense? It's like, because everyone's different, so then why do you have to be so condescending when explaining the rules?
Well, if it can be whatever you want it to be, and up is down and down is up, and everything means anything you want, then why the heck do you care if somebody doesn't get it?
Yeah.
Like, of course they won't get it if everything is anything.
Yep. And why do we need to be shouted at?
Yeah.
Like, why do we need to be shouted at over this? Like,
Yeah.
no one cares. This is the truth. No one cares what you are or what you do.
Just go do it.
Just go do it.
Just go do it and get out of the sewers and stop feeding on the fear of children.
But if you have to,
Leave the children of Derry, Maine alone.
I'll tell you what I want. I want them all to float.
I don't know why. It's just the weird, like the laughing part of it just made me think
Yeah.
of Pennywise, and he's like,
Yeah. Why do I go?
Meaning you can identify as a male.
You can identify as a male, but use she or her pronouns if that's what you like. It's like goofy.
But use she, her pronouns if that's what you like. I identify as just me. Whatever that is. I'm just me, baby. And I like to use gay as an umbrella term.
I'm telling you, was this made by Fox News? Like, was this just somebody who works for Fox News to
This
give
is-
them content?
This is a psyop.
Yeah, oh, for sure. This is a CIA operative.
Like how queer people use queer for themselves. Because that's what feels right to me.
They said, I just use gay as like an umbrella term. I'm not gay. It just feels right to me.
Well, I would never like have sex with somebody who's of the same gender as me, but I just feel like I'm gay.
It just feels right to me.
Well,
that-
because gay is a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a sexuality.
No. No, but it can be if you want it to be. It can be anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a lot. This is a lot. How hot do you think their parents are?
I come in many forms, many shapes, and many sizes, but Pennywise is just what feels right to me.
Do you think that you would kiss their parents on the lips?
Absolutely. And their parents deserve a kiss on the lips. Their parents need some love and attention because of what they have to go through every day. They have to sit through this all day.
What's for dinner?
But anyway, what'd you learn today?
I learned that if I want to like run for office, I'm gonna have to make a porno.
That's true. That's just where the market's going now.
It is, and I'll probably like, I don't know. Will I have to like do it with another like congressperson?
No, you could just do
Like
it with a
tag
porn
team?
star like this guy did. This guy was like, I mean, that would be a good idea, but this guy was just like, no, I'll find a porn star.
Because I think it's like it's either Congress just it's like all gonna be done based on pornos, or
Yeah.
it's gonna turn into like WWE. Like we just have like
Yeah. I do love that this guy's like, all right, fine, I'll run for office, but I get to fuck a porn star. All right, you talk me into it, I'll do it, but I get to have sex with a porn star.
yeah.
I should start using that as like a negotiating tactic. Fine, I'll wash the dishes, but I get to fuck a porn star.
Fine, I'll sit between two fat people on an airplane, but I get to fuck a porn star.
The porn star is my reputations. Yeah.
What'd you learn?
I learned that reparations is a funny ass way to say reparations, and I'm gonna use that all the time now. Like, and what do you think about reparations? And people just go, reparations? Oh yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Well, again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Working Crass Podcast. Go follow us on Instagram at Working Crass Pod, and
Send pictures of your parents if
send
they're
pictures of your
hot,
parents.
because we are going to do that contest.
yes. Oh my God, I'm gonna suck your mommy and daddy's spittle, and I'm gonna spit it back out in their mouths, and they're gonna spit it into my mouth back again, and that's the way it goes, baby. All right, goodbye.
Bye.